Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Super excited to do this today, Taurus. We have a really cool month coming up. We have a full moon in Leo in the week ahead, and we also in the month of February kick off the eclipse season with the new moon eclipse in the sign of Aquarius. So definitely a good month to manifest, and we have a pretty rare alignment between Neptune and Saturn as well, which is also great in terms of setting your goals, turning your dreams into reality here, Taurus. But we're going to get on with it and see what wants to come through. Now, if you don't know and you're new to my channel, by the way, my name is Karen. If you're enjoying the readings, by the way, also the way that you can give back, because they are free, is through liking, commenting and subscribing. That really does support me in growing the channel. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, we've been told that it's time to raise our standards. Peacock energy. Full moon in Leo. Leos can be quite dramatic. So I'm really picking up on that Leo energy with that full moon. So definitely time to strut your stuff, to peacock yourself, but definitely to raise your standards here. Perhaps, Taurus, in the recent past, you might have lowered your standards, whether that's personally, within yourself and how you treat yourself, or it could be a particular situation or relationship where you might, really feel like that was a situation or relationship that you shouldn't have been in. Okay, there's something about your standards here, Taurus. Okay, one more. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, my favorite card actually in this deck, and it says originality. The universe wants us to blaze our own trail. It is next to resilience, rise above tribulations, and Tauruses are really good at that. We're pretty tough. I can say that because I'm a Taurus sun. You're one of a kind, Taurus, so you're picking up on the peacock. Raise your standards, strut your stuff, as well as blaze your own trail. You are one of a kind, Taurus. But let's see. Now, you could have a really original thing that you do for work. It could be an original idea. The universe is encouraging you to pursue it. Oh, yeah, and I'm picking up something around confidence and Leo energy, because you can see the line in this card, Taurus, and it says leadership. The universe is really wanting you to use the month of February to manifest, but also to write down and set your goals. Tell me in the comments, what is something that's really a bit of a stretch goal this year? So don't just think about, the things that you would like to achieve, but the big, hairy, audacious goals, Taurus. Do you have one? I know I do. But yeah, some of you might aspire to lead others, or it's about you stepping into, I feel, your divine masculine, whether you're a man or a woman, that emperor energy, and to be bold and set some goals. Okay, see, Taurus, what else, please? And we have dove. Okay, the universe is being pretty specific. They're saying in the month of February, they really want you to take a leap of faith, Taurus. Now, blaze your own trail and take a leap of faith. You could, like I say, something really different that you want to pursue or do. The universe is telling you, throw caution to the wind here a little bit, Taurus. We can play it pretty safe sometimes. And I do think the universe wants you to grow and maybe make you a little uncomfortable here and take some sort of risk. One more. Oh, Taurus, this is one of the best cards in this deck. Angel of Miracles. They're saying to open your heart and expect a miracle. So far, the month of February is looking pretty good for the Taurus gang. So let's see. We'll work with the next oracle. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I meant to tell you, when I was pre-shuffling, Taurus, the cocoon card came out of this deck, and it came out with home. I had to have a laugh. I'm like, oh my goodness. It seems like a lot of people that watch me are spending a lot of time at home in that cocoon energy. Now, when I look at the analytics, a lot of people that watch me are in the Northern Hemisphere. As you can see, we are in the thick of summer. It's like really hot today, I think 42 degrees. I'm definitely not in the cocoon phase, but maybe a lot of you are. It could be cold. You might not be motivated to leave your house. So yeah, embrace it. But I do have a Taurus who's found or is finding more inner peace. Perhaps you are feeling more grounded through that cocoon home energy. Okay, it might be rebalancing you as well. I like it. Let's see, I'm going to shuffle for Taurus. Oh, that was quick. Taurus, are you ready? Number 23, romance. Romance is in the air for the Taurus collective. You saw how that came out, Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck, I do have butterfly messages. And this can talk about when we're getting signs and synchronicities from the other side. And the way that card came out, like I really feel they're having a chuckle here about that romance is in the air. So pretty good, Taurus. Let's see what else. Is it a secret romance, Taurus? Or is the cat going to be out of the bag? Now, some of you might be keeping a secret. For example, I know I am. Okay, I'm keeping a really big secret that I'll reveal in the near future. But yeah, some of you as well, you might be having to keep your lips sealed about something at the moment. Or perhaps you're finding out something from someone. But it's quite interesting there, Taurus. But some of you, it could be a relationship with the romance card. Taurus. Hello. No, if you're a single as a Pringle or you're in a relationship, I would definitely be claiming this one in the comments, because this is incredible aspects for dating, for relationships, for romance and love. So if you're not interested in that, I'm sorry. You can see I can't control what energies come out in these readings, but this is beautiful. So perhaps love is in the air for the Taurus collective. We're going to work with the Energy Oracle now, and then I'm going to use Light Seers Tarot and we'll pull it all together. One of my favorite decks. I do have the Angel of Patience next to Happy Family and Man Holding a Coin. So perhaps this could be your person here, Taurus, or it could be you. I always think of King of Pentacles, masculine earth energy. But there's something about patience, that something is brewing or coming together and it's connected to family or blending family, or perhaps reconciliation with family. I don't know, but let's see. Patience is the main theme though. And Tauruses, you know, we're pretty good at that. We're a pretty patient lot, we are. Let's see. Taurus. One more shuffle, please. Okie dokie, we have Crossroads energy at the bottom of the deck though. I don't know if someone here is coming out of Crossroads or coming out of indecision, but let's see. I'm going to pull the card, Taurus. What do we have today? Anxiety, Taurus. Is this you? Maybe it's connected to the lack of clarity or unsure about decisions that you're trying to make at the moment. Now, if you're not in the energy of anxiety, perhaps there is a person connected to you, Taurus, that's anxious in some way, shape, or form. Let's see, Taurus. Beautiful. I love this card, appreciation. And it does pertain to vibrating in that gratitude energy. So focusing on your blessings, focusing on what you have, not what you have not, and having a grateful heart here, Taurus. Now, you might already be in that. I know I am at the moment. I'm like really working on my gratitude prayer every single morning. Perhaps some of you are too. But if you've not been feeling that, that's what the universe is really encouraging you to focus on gratitude and appreciation. Also, Taurus, I'm feeling like, you know, there could be someone admiring you as well or appreciating you. Maybe that's the anxiety person here. Let's see, Taurus. That's quite a different energy from this deck. Quite interesting. Hostilities. So I don't know if this is another person here, or you're anxious about a situation where maybe there is hostilities between you and another person. But I felt like you were the one within that, in that inner peace here, Taurus. But we're going to put it all together. We'll see what else comes out of tarot. But certainly on this side, looks pretty good. This side, there's another story. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups, grief. Next to Libra energy, justice. 3 of Cups, interesting. And I'm noticing the 3 cups on the 5 of Cups, Taurus. Now, 3 of Cups can talk about friendship. So I don't know if there is an issue with a friend. I don't know if there's grief or sorrow or sadness or missing someone. You know, someone here might want to put something right or rebalance the scales. So I don't know if there is a person in your past here that you've had an argument with or hostilities with. I actually personally feel like they miss you here, Taurus. If that's the case, I really feel like their desire is to bring things back into balance. It definitely, for a lot of you, could be someone in your friendship group here. All right, let's shuffle and pull the cards, Taurus. All right, let's get the first three. Taurus. Now, don't forget, Taurus, to check your rising and your moon sign. It's really important. Look at that. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. You got Ace of Pentacles and Chariot at the bottom of the deck. This is what jumped out. Taurus, this is our ace. It is Earth. See that beautiful seed there? The roots here, Taurus. So it can talk about planting a seed. Obviously not necessarily that you're all gardeners, although some of you might be. It's the start of something, you know, it's the beginning of something new, something that has the potential for longevity, okay, because it is pentacle energy, it's Earth. Let's keep going here, Taurus. New beginning. We do have the moon. Now, it did fall out in reverse, okay? I don't read reversals, but let me tell you, there could be something that was hidden being revealed because we have the secrets being revealed. Okay, so perhaps there is something coming to the surface with the moon in reverse, but let's see, Taurus. And then we have the Three of Wands. Now, when I see a Three of Wands and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, particularly with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups, holy guacamole, Taurus, you can't make it up. I really feel like someone here might be taking action in the near future. There could be distance, whether it's time apart, doesn't mean that from a geography point of view, although Three of Wands and Chariot could suggest that there is a bit of distance, whether it's on the road, in the air. I feel someone is in their emotions about you here, Taurus. Knight of Cups is my romance. If I was to pick a knight that's connected to soulmate and romance, it's Knight of Cups. Someone who is in their emotion, in their feelings. And you can see they've got flowers here. So I don't know if you're going to hear from someone. They're going to ask you out here. There's going to be some sort of romantic gesture or surprise, I'm hearing. But I feel someone's going to close the gap, whether that is through getting in their car and driving towards you, Taurus, here, or moving towards you. But someone is coming out, I feel, of maybe inertia or not taking action, and they're taking action with the Chariot energy. And I feel that's why the wheel is turning, right? Because our actions have consequences, good and bad, positive and negative. And I do feel like someone being in their emotions, whether it is an apology, Knight of Cups, whether it is reconciliation, because I've got the Six of Cups, it can suggest you know this person already. I really feel like that's what's, like they're coming from a really good place here, Taurus, and that's what's turning the wheel. So you might expect a visitor, I'm going to say, with the Three of Wands. There could be the arrival of someone knocking on your door here, Taurus, but it is an optimistic energy, the Three of Wands. It's fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it typically shows up when someone's feeling optimistic or excited. You know, like imagine your holiday is just about to arrive. Maybe it's next week and you're excited. It can be that energy. It can be someone who's visiting and you're anticipating their arrival. But threes in numerology are also about its expansion and growth. So if you have been at home, if you have been cocooning with that Three of Cups earlier and the Three of Wands, I really feel like the universe wants you to get out there. They want you to mingle here, Taurus. I really feel like that could be a game changer in terms of relationships and romance. No, bottom of the deck is Cancerian energy with the Chariot. So a Cancer could be significant, particularly with the moon showing up, or even Pisces. All right, I'll stop talking and get the next row here, Taurus. Now the Ace of Pentacles, like I said, it's Earth. Now Pentacles can be money, so it can be a new opportunity or a new beginning, whether it's finance or money. It's part of it, whether it's through a purchase, the receiving of a sum of money, the investing of a sum of money. It's, you know, it's something tangible and concrete. One more, it could be a new job as well. No, one more. I know my cards are ready, Taurus. I've got a beautiful energy of the star. We are, in fact, in Aquarius season. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel that there's a longing here. Like a sense of hope after a period of losing it or not having it. Or someone's holding on to hope. No, I am seeing Five of Swords, Four of Cups, Star, bottom of the deck. Four of Cups can be disillusioned, disappointed, you know, and it can be around relationships or love. Five of Swords, you can see this person is like not doing so well. Like, I don't know what's going on in their mind space or their thoughts, but there's something irritating them or upsetting them. But I feel with the Star at the bottom of the deck, there's a renewed sense of optimism or hope, or the universe is like really telling someone here to stay optimistic, to have faith in their dreams. Could be you, Taurus. Let's see, middle row. Yeah, Six of Cups is showing up. No, quite interesting here. Feelings of nostalgia and love, looking back at the past. There could be a person from your past reaching out here, Taurus. Let's get the heartbeat of the reading. Six of Cups is also soulmate energy as well. Huge. Okay, you've got the World in the heart of your reading and you started with an ace. That's quite significant as a reader here. A lot of my Tauruses, you're embarking on your next cycle as we go into the year of the Fire Horse, the 1 year, which is 2026. So you're having like a new chapter, a new cycle, a new beginning. It feels good here, Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. Nine of Swords. Okay, this is this card, by the way. Look at the energy of this person. So it could be you, Taurus. You're going to know if it is you. Nine of Swords can be fear. It can be sleepless nights. It can be insomnia, anxiety. Usually it's someone's thoughts keeping them awake. Now, you did have the Five of Swords. You got the hostilities. So I don't know if there has been an issue here. Now, I'm not saying it may not be you, because we've got the moon, right? So it can talk about maybe hidden feelings, hidden thoughts, hidden fears. Six of Cups does suggest that there could be something connected to the past or a person from the past. It could be that that's the person in the anxiety or the Nine of Swords. But what I'm also picking up here is last year was a 9 year. And I don't know if some of you had some issues last year. It might have been quite a difficult year. I know I certainly did in the last 6 months. It was pretty rough. But I feel like we're closing that out here with the 9 and the 1 showing up and the World in the heart of the reading. Definitely don't give up hope here, Taurus. Stay optimistic. Focus on your dreams, goals, and intentions. Use the start of this new moon eclipse season this year to manifest and write down your goals, because you did have that. Set your goals. And remember, they told you you're an original. Blaze your own trail. Aquarian energy is all about authenticity, originality. So there's something about that for me coming through for you today, Taurus. Let's get the last three. We have a flipper. Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Let's get two more here for the Taurus gang. Page of Cups. You might have an admirer, Taurus. Someone might be ready to express their feelings or emotions. Can I have one more, please, for Taurus? Wow, Taurus, you got two aces. Fandabby dozy. That's really pretty cool. Particularly in the month of February, brings us a lot of hope. This is new potential, new growth, new opportunities. I actually do see you coming into a period of clarity. So, you know, if last year was pretty rough or the recent past, you've had a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety, fear-based thinking. The Ace of Swords suggests that you're breaking free from that. Your mind is clear. I don't know if something's happened here to bring you to the sense of clarity, Ace of Swords, but I feel like you're sitting in your truth. There could be a new vision, a new thought, a new idea, a new concept. I really like it. So two aces, Taurus. Now I do have an Eight of Cups and I have a Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if this is the person from your past, Leo, Aries, Sag. Here, Taurus, it could have been the person that you have walked away from. You know, I really feel, Taurus, you did leave behind a person, place, a situation in the recent past. And if it wasn't a person, that can talk about emotional withdrawal. So the Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords does say that perhaps that's been something that you've been dealing with. But what the biggest focus of this reading is the new start, the fresh new energy. Now, there's no particular massive romance showing up here, but I do have a Page of Cups. Feels small, right? Like, so whether or not someone is asking you out here, Taurus, they're expressing their emotion. It can talk to an apology. It can talk to the start of something new, but it's heart-based. So I can't really ignore these cards. For a lot of you, love is in the air, or there could be a new relationship that's starting. Page could suggest it's early days. And, you know, what I'm feeling is wherever you were, Taurus, whether it was emotionally or if you were in a relationship that wasn't making you happy anymore, I feel this Page of Cups, maybe this could be it, Taurus. Could be the missing cup, right? So there definitely could be a new relationship forming or starting. So look at the diagonal. Let me show you. So this way, pretty cool, Taurus. Look at that. The end of a cycle, the start of a new one. Fresh perspective. You know, like this is fresh start, fresh perspective, both of these cards. And that could be where you're at as we move into February. Also, there could be new relationships forming. There could be, you know, new businesses, new jobs that some of you are starting. Maybe you're putting it together, the concept, the business idea. You might be starting a new investment, okay? This is a general reading. It could be different for all of you, but either way, it's exciting and it's fresh and it's new. And just remember this brilliant idea or epiphany. You are original, Taurus. I really feel pursue it. Now, the swords can sometimes talk for me to communication. We do rule the voice. It can talk to perhaps writing as well. So yeah, I really feel like for some of you, there could be a new communication project, and I stumble on that as I say it. But the past is showing up, so you'll know the relevance of the Six of Cups. It could be someone who you consider a soulmate. You know, it could be platonic love. Perhaps they're going to express their emotions. The moon suggests maybe someone had hidden emotion or feeling. Perhaps Page of Cups is they're ready to express their emotion or feeling. But I feel like they're testing the waters, right? It's like dipping their toe in. But maybe that's all that's needed. And I really feel with the moon, this is talking to some sort of hidden something. It could be a hidden secret. Maybe the Page of Cups could be that hidden secret. But Taurus, you're going to know. What a beautiful reading. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I certainly am going to claim it. God bless, love and light.